What's going on, guys? Today's video is all about the City Hunter, the latest update, and everything in between. From the buffs, to the bugs, to all the little add-on features that they added. So let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to go to customizations. We're going to go to the City Hunter. The combi stick. It's the normal combi stick, but when you go to modify, there's a new variant option. So you can go City Hunter or the normal default combi stick. This is exciting because that means that there might be more variants to come in the future. All the different shades for it, you know, bronze, there you go. Alright. Wrist launcher. It's locked on him. It stays on him. You cannot get rid of it. It takes up 2 gear slots. Apparently this is supposed to become available for other predators later down the line. It is not yet available for anybody else. Unlike the other weapons, like the katana became available as soon as you bought the samurai, and it was available for all the predators, which is interesting. Then we go to appearance, body type. Got the one body type. He is male. It is the City Hunter. As far as predlocks go, he has his own new variant type called Youngblood, which I think is an awesome name, and it comes with the normal variations. Go down to mask. Go ahead and City Hunter. And there you go. War paints. He's got all the same war paints. No new war paints. With this update, body type. He does have his own skins, which is really exciting. They're all mythical though, so they're expensive. Which is unfortunate. Armor style. He does have his own armor styles. We'll go ahead. And that's the normal one. There you go. Alright, trophies. As far as I can tell, most of them hang off his hip. Like the Bobcat, Coyote, Wolf. The Ottoman dagger hangs off the back like normal. And the Viking axe actually does not clip through anything. This is the first time I've seen the Viking axe look kind of good because it looks like it stands on the little bone sheath or holster that it's got there. We go ahead and we look at the Elder, who used to be the best, and now the City Hunter, who is the best. We go ahead and see that the Elder was missing 1, 2, probably 3, and 3/4 of stat bars, whereas the new best City Hunter is only missing 1, 2, 3, and maybe a quarter or a third of stat bars. So City Hunter is now the best stat-wise. In terms of weapons, the new City Hunter comes with a new gear item. It's called the wrist gun. It shoots a projectile that upon impact does 25 damage, and then it does an additional 25 fire damage while setting the target ablaze. I think this weapon is really interesting. It's kind of hard to hit with because the rocket itself is slow, but if you do get that hit off, it's pretty satisfying watching the target go up in flames. And something that you should know is that with the downrange perk, the initial impact does inflict more damage, but the fire afterwards does not. I guess because the fire is not the projectile. Also, I should add the fact that it does do additional headshot damage. Not a lot, but it does. Moving on to the Elf Sickle. The Elf Sickle, I mean, they buffed it, but it's not a whole lot. And it seems like they even nerfed the overall damage that it does on its 3-hit combo. It's unfortunate. I'll post the stats up top. But it is better with the basic hits, not as good with the final hit. This leads us to our last weapon buff, the Smart Disc Melee version. I like this buff. I think that it makes the Smart Disc more of an option to use because it gives you a melee advantage that you didn't have before. I'll go ahead and post stats on the screen above. This leads us to details added to the game. With the City Hunter also came a really cool feature that a lot of people have been asking for lately, is a way of seeing the weapons that you have equipped on your Predator. With the City Hunter, they added a holster for the Smart Disc on the right side of your body. Now, whatever Smart Disc you equipped goes in that holster. shade and all. I think that's really interesting, and every single time that you go ahead and you equipped the smart disc, you go ahead and pull it out of that holster and it's no longer there. I think if they do this with more weapons, it'll be really exciting to see all the Predators decked out with different kinds of loadouts. In addition to that cool little feature, they also added his roar. Now this roar has gotten mixed reviews. A lot of people dislike it because it's not his normal roar, it's his healing roar. I'm just happy that they came out with a new roar. So here it is. And I'm just happy that there's a variety of roars in the game. I have no mixed feelings about it. I am happy. This leads us to our last segment, which is issues. Now, I have not played as any Predator since the City Hunter has come out. I've only played as a City Hunter, so I can only speak for him. I have noticed that you cannot do any of the mimicry or any of the emotes, however you want to call them, except for the roar. The roar is the only thing. And I don't know if that's because there was an issue with the programming, if they wanted to add new voice lines for him specifically and it didn't come through right with the update, or if the roar, since it's different, it kind of messed up the entire voice dialogue. I'm not sure. I just know that it is bugged. The next issue we're going to go over is the masks on the City Hunter. Unfortunately, for some reason, his horns clip through the Elder and the Jungle Hunter. On every other mask, it's fine. But once you get to the Jungle Hunter and the Elder, the mask clips through. Now, the last glitch I'm going to talk about is this walking animation glitch. After being in a fight and throwing a combi stick, I got stuck in this walking animation, and nothing I did got me out of it. Someone in the chat had said that this is a glitch that has been around for a while, yet it was rare. Yesterday, while I was playing on Twitch, I had this happen 3 separate times. On the 3rd time, I was able to break out of it by switching to my smart disc and throwing it and catching it. That was it. That was the only way I could break that. So if you don't run a smart disc, you might be screwed, which is ridiculous. And this bug needs to be addressed and fixed. So that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know it wasn't any gameplay. I'm saving all that. I have to go through 12 hours of Twitch footage in order to figure out, which games I want to use. But I hope you at least enjoyed all the stats, all of the upgrades and buffs, all of the, cool little features that I noticed. Let me know down in the comments if there are any features that I missed besides like the loading screen, because that's obvious. And let me know if you weren't getting the City Hunter until you found out more about him and now you're getting him. Let me know. I want to know that I helped you make that decision. Go ahead and leave a comment. Like if you enjoyed the video, dislike if you didn't, and consider subscribing. Thank you.